So we were working with this exact same formula right here. This is our previous thing. So we say, hey, this is what's happening here. And what I'm going to do here is there's this nifty little thing in Sublime. You see these arrows right here. So if there's block level coding, which obviously there are because we have functions and if statements, you can just hit this and watch. So it just covers up and it shows this to say that there's more. And you notice here this goes to 10 to 29. So you know something's here. And you can always just increase it. But since we don't need these right now, I'm going to go ahead and just shut them so that we can see this. So what happens if we want to make this a little neater? You notice that all of these things evolve around a single hotel. So instead of just making five separate variables and 2 functions that attach to these. And remember, we could have more functions because we need to have a function if a guest wants to know if there's a pool or if there's a gym or what happens if they build a pool or if they build a gym or if the number of rooms go up, if they add an expansion or if they rename it. So there could be a lot of functions here. So what happens if we want to make this just an object? So what we're going to look at, objects basically start with a title. So you started out the same. So var hotel. And that's going to equal for name. No, I'm not going to worry about that. And then you're just going to do these brackets, these curly braces. So this is block level encoding again. So once again, I'm going to be a friend of myself, end of hotel object. So there you go. So this is just block level coding again. So we're going to start from here. And this is how you just simply declare an object. It's just as simple as this. You got your title of it, and then you got an equals, and then you got a curly brace. Now, we're going to give it the name. Notice that I have name here. It can be anything you want. I'm just going to go with name very simply. So you type in name, and then you hit the colon. So you're going to have something that looks like that. And then what it's set equal to. Obviously, this is a string, so we're going to do super. Actually, let me name this differently so I don't have any troubles. We'll do fit. So this in white right here, this is what you call a key or a property. This is a key. So hotel has a key of name, and that name is equal to fit. That is literally what's happening here. Now, if you're having multiple keys, what you have to do is separate them by a comma. And then you come down here again, and then you say your next key. So we're going to do rooms. Booked. Pool. Gym. And there you go. So now we have these things of the hotel. So now these are keys of the hotel. This is very handy. You notice that we declared 5 things up here. Now we're declaring one object with 5 keys. So now these will always reference hotel. And I'll show you how to reference those right now. What it's called is the dot notation. So this is a very important thing for referencing it. So what you're going to do is you need to provide the computer, and we're going to console log this out. You're going to need to provide the computer with the object name, and obviously the object name is whatever var and whatever you set it equal to. Naming conventions apply. So what we're going to do is hotel. We see we have dot notation, so we're going to go dot, and then we're going to reference whatever we want. So we're going to reference gym. So basically what I'm saying is look at the hotel object, dot, and look at the key gym. Now if I console log this out, notice that I got a false. So we can change this. We can go to dot rooms. and you get 100. So this is called the dot notation. This is how you reference keys in here. So this is what it looks like. And this is just how you simply declare keys within a object. And when we get back, I will show you how to do a function. Or it's not a function anymore when it's in an object. It's called a method. So it's very important to remember that notation, or I'm sorry, that nomenclature. And so we'll take a look at that when we get back.